What's up, everybody? It's Josh and Jess from God Hates Unicorns, and we're here with another extra super exciting episode of Bands and Artists We Like
That aren't as good as God Hates Unicorns.
I don't know if that's true. Here with us today, we have Sierra Sellers, and I'm so excited. Hi!
What up? I'm
Thank
excited
you so much
too.
for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Oh my God, of course. So yeah, do you want to talk about the new single?
Yeah, 2 weeks ago, Need You Bad came out. Is that working towards an album, or are you just a few singles here again?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, sorry. Oh,
I'm back.
okay. Can you see me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Everything good? Okay. So Need You Bad came out 2 weeks ago. You asked if it was working towards an album. Really what I'm doing right now is just like a purge of my old music. I just hold on to stuff like for way too long for no reason, trying to make it perfect. And it will never be perfect. So in order to put out an album, I just want to put out some songs that are just have been in my archive for like a year or two. So that's what I was doing with Need You Bad. I dropped a video with that too. And yeah,
Ooh.
so
We'll
check
have
it
to
out.
check that out and put it on the links below. That's exciting.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to drop a song each month through the fall, and then just kind of take like November, December to just lock in and write. I'm really excited because I've been kind of collecting beats from some producers and stuff and like creating little folders with like different album ideas tagged to them. So I hope I can make it happen.
Oh, I'm sure you can.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Like, you're so crazy talented. We were listening to it some more today, and I was just like,
Thank you.
It's nuts, you know.
Oh, thank you. I
You know
appreciate it. I appreciate it for sure.
What else? We just saw you in Millvale.
Yeah, 2 days ago.
2
That was
days
a
ago.
great show.
Thank
Great
you.
show.
That was crazy though. There was that weird guy they had to remove.
Yeah, that 300-pound guy was like running naked through the stands.
That was nuts.
Yeah.
I don't know how you dealt with that, but you really.
I mean, honestly, it happens all the time. Usually they yell out like "play Freebird" as they're running, but he didn't. So it's actually less invasive and disturbing than it usually is. So
Okay. Well, you already had the free bird.
Oh.
I mean, it's hard to see. It was 300 pounds, but
That was weird.
It was
Yeah.
definitely
So
free.
anyone who was there at Millvale Music Festival knows what we're talking about.
yeah.
Anyways, now that show is absolutely over and we've seen it and we were there, we saw the man. What else do you have coming up on the horizon, shows wise?
yeah, I just kind of just gigging at restaurants and bars and stuff all through August. I don't believe I have anything else like crazy. I'm usually at Burn, like the cigar lounge on the North Shore, and I have a couple other places. I feel like I should know all of these gigs, but sometimes they just like mix all together, and I don't know. I have some really cool ones coming up in September though. I'm opening up for the Common Heart at Heartwood Acres, which I'm really excited about. And then I'll be at the Thunderbird, and then I'll be at Stage AE.
Oh, Stage
Yeah.
AE, that's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, it's like a showcase for this fellowship that I'm a part of for Black women in music in Pittsburgh. And so we're all going to perform, but the event and the showcase is going to be at Stage AE.
What do you know what day it is? If not, we'll find out and we'll put it.
I believe it's September 18th.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's so awesome. Yeah, that's a Saturday.
That is a Saturday.
Saturday. I know because I think we have a show the 16th, so I can. Days. Not that good at math. I don't know the calendar ahead
Yeah,
of
but
time.
Thursday to Saturday is definitely 2
I
days.
can do Thursday to Saturday.
Okay, that's
So,
pretty simple.
well, I'm still proud of myself.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. So, ooh, that sounds awesome. We should go to that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay.
I just found out today I was in a record shop, The Attic in Millville.
Yeah.
And I bought a Roots album, and they told me that the Roots are going to be at Stage AE on August 31st. I'm like, oh, I need to go see them.
Yeah, I got my tickets already.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to see the Roots.
Oh, that's fire. I need to see if I can get my hands on one. For sure.
They're definitely going up in price
Really?
every day. Like, yeah, I bought the My Faith No More tickets for Stage AE, and like 10 minutes later, our bass player went on and tried to get the same tickets. It was like $120.
Oh my God.
I got mine
Yeah.
for 60.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, like as soon as like it hits, sometimes it goes way up.
That's
Like,
wild.
It's weird because, like, you know, for like concerts are back again, so it's like, okay, well, we could charge for this now.
Yeah.
And they were already charging an arm and a leg before. Now it's like even worse.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, because the Roots is gonna be outside as well. It's gonna be an outside show, and so it's Faith No More. So it's like, okay, we're gonna charge some good money for this.
Yeah, I guess they're trying to recoup their losses, but still, like, really, you're gonna go up $100
Yeah,
in 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Like,
they did.
That's
Matt
nuts.
went on like 10
I
minutes later.
know,
And was
I
like,
know.
I bought mine for 60, and his is 120. I'm like, how the hell did that happen?
Yeah, that's crazy. The price is raising everywhere, like not just with that too. But I wonder how much the Roots are getting paid if they're charging,
Yeah.
or what their going rate is. I guess I wonder if that had any influence on it too, because I know a lot of musicians who feel like they should be paid more because like of like increased risk because of what's going on in the world. But I don't know.
And I think
I'm just excited when I have like 10 people in the crowd. Like,
Yeah.
oh shit, this is awesome.
Oh yeah. And
Because
it's
even
also,
with like how much I've put in, how much work and time I've put into the scene here, there are definitely still gigs and shows where there's like 2 or 3 people.
yeah,
But
insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been doing this for like 20 years, and it's like you have your big ass shows, then you have like a little small show. Like, man, I've been doing this for so long, and there's 5 people here,
yeah,
and half of them like are my family.
Right.
yeah,
Like,
That's why, I mean, a good example, Brett, he, this was years and years ago, but he had opened up for Weezer, and they had a huge party, like, we opened up for Weezer, and the next night they played in front of like 8 people.
mhm.
You know, it just, it is what it is. It's the nature of the beast, I guess.
and it's Pittsburgh as well.
Yeah.
People don't cross bridges to go to shows.
That's
You're playing over there. That's a little bit like we'll play a show like Homestead or like, you know, that area. It's like, oh, that's not South Side.
yeah,
It's 13 minutes away.
yeah.
Like, it's literally like right there.
I know. It is wild because people will always say like where I live versus where I travel to work. People are like, oh, that's far. I'm like, it's 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you just like, it's all highway. And they're like, oh, I guess like, it's really not that far at all. But it's just how it is here.
Yeah, people don't want to. I mean, you live anywhere else though, like Philly, you know, New York City, New Jersey, Chicago. Like, you're like, to go to the city, it's like a half hour, 45 minutes. If you're in a suburb or a small part out of the city.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We're lucky in Pittsburgh being so small where it's like everything is like 15 minutes away.
Mhm.
And it's and that's too much to go to. Like, that's too far. I can't make it. I live in South Park. I can't make it to South Side. It's 20-minute drive. Like, it's the 20-minute drive. You ain't doing shit else.
That's, but I don't think anyone wants to make, like, I think that people are probably like,
I'm drinking.
I'm drinking. That's exactly it. Like, they don't want to be like, this is our drunk drive-a-thon, you know?
It's a $15 Uber ride.
That is true. That is true.
So I see you're also on the City Paper's Best R&B.
Yeah.
Yes, I voted for you. I know that.
I voted
Thank
for you.
you.
As well. And
Thank you
everybody
so-
watching here better vote for you. So,
Thank
that
you.
link
Yeah.
to you.
It does feel really cool to be like supported in that way and like to be placed on the list. It's like bittersweet though, I have to be honest, because I never want to knock it. I always feel like I sound like I'm knocking that like placement on that list, but it's just like even if I won that, there's still 8 people coming out to my shows. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
But that's not, you can't measure it by that, because
No.
you know, it is what it is. Some of your shows will be the 8 people, and then some of them are going to be, you know,
Yeah, that is true.
H effing AE. Pardon my French. You know,
Yeah.
you're always going to have that mix until
Yeah.
you get out of crummy Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
But I do really appreciate, I think it's super cool, because I remember starting out and looking at those lists and being like, oh, I can't wait to be on it. And like, I'm on it. It's really cool. And this is the second year that I'd be on it. So
That's awesome.
Don't feel too great about it though, because we're on 2 of them as well.
Yeah, that's that's an
Like
indication.
if that's like a barometer of stuff,
Not good.
don't pat yourself on the back too much, because you know we're on for the best rock and the best unsigned artist as well. So
nice. Congrats to you guys then.
those standards aren't very high there.
Nah.
But it is awesome though. Like
Yeah.
the city paper, yeah, vote for Sierra. It's going to be great. Like we'll have an acceptance speech together. We'll all do an acceptance speech whenever we win. I
Yeah.
have a podium here.
We have
Or we can, if we don't win, we can have an anti-party and
exactly.
do like, I don't know what the opposite of an acceptance speech would be, like a respectfully declined speech.
Like, we were too good for this anyways.
Yeah, we didn't want to win.
Or just say we won and it was fixed. I mean, Trump did it.
Yeah.
I mean, and we're better than that guy, so we could easily.
That's
do
a
that.
very low bar.
It's a very low bar, but our bar isn't that high.
Hey, it's
either.
higher than that.
Well, it's higher than that, but it's not like it's like street, like, so we can just do the same thing. The script has been written.
Ugh.
The script has been written.
Just get his verbatim speech and just say that.
I can see how that would be amusing.
It would be hilarious. It's all fake news. City papers are liberal media, so you know they didn't pick us or something.
Yeah, there's a lot of things.
We could just replace a few words and it's perfect.
Okay. Well, we'll see how that happens. Hopefully we all just win, so we don't have to disrupt the whole system.
That also works. That's also
This is more fun though.
Yeah, it might be more of a fun approach.
Yeah.
So what else? I mean, I know, you know, we asked kind of everybody this, but the last year was really hard for all of the music artists, artists in general, everybody who had any kind of craft. Really, it was very, very difficult. How did you kind of spend your time, use your time, and get through it?
I mean, yeah, it sucked. It was definitely, I thought at first, like, oh, you know, if there had to be a silver lining, I would have more time to write and create, but I was left completely uninspired, to be honest with you. Like, I live in a studio apartment. The world felt like it was ending.
Yeah.
Still feels that way. I didn't want to write a quarantine song. So, like a song about being in quarantine and how I felt, because what was strange for me is that it wasn't like this melancholy. It was a sense of apathy. Like, there was no feeling. I just felt really numb throughout the entire time. And then I went back to work, and it was like this weird thing that the world is still shut down, but I'm still going into work every day, and I'm still working because I work in childcare.
Yeah.
I'm still working with kids every day. So a lot of people's fear about like performing live or going to the store and things like that, I didn't experience that because I was really only on lockdown for like maybe 3 weeks, if that. And even then I like tried to like volunteer to go in and clean the YMCA that I work at, you know, whenever they started to allow like certain amount of people in and things like that. So I had been working essentially the entire time, apart from maybe the first 2 or 3 weeks. But music wise, it sucked.
Yeah. Yeah, I can relate. And it was so hard, like, because our job was like an office job that we all were in the office and then we went home. So I'm still home. And it's so isolating. And I have a family. And they're delightful. And first of all, thank you so much for being in childcare. I have a 4-year-old, and it was so, I think that I didn't have care for a couple of months, and it was so hard. Like, you know, the job that y'all do is astronomical.
Thank you.
It really is. And I can't speak enough about how much I appreciate, you know, the preschool and daycare workers that take care of Virginia. It's so hard. It's so hard with one. And then you have so many, and you have such a big job. And I know, like, that job especially had to be so scary for you, because kids are germy. They're like little walk-in petri dishes. And I love my kid, but like, gross. You're gross.
No boundaries, straight up
Nothing.
squeeze in your face. Like, yeah.
It's so gross. Like, she has no personal space. She has no boundaries.
They don't understand. But in a way, in a strange way, I am super grateful that I had that experience, because like I said, I don't feel the anxiety that a lot of my friends and family feel, like being in public spaces and stuff. Because like, I've literally had kids climb on me, and like for me too, when kids felt sick, we like had to send them home and things like that. But what am I gonna, like, put a kid in the corner and like quarantine them? No, I would hold them. I would try to comfort them and make them feel, you know, okay until mom or dad or whoever got there. So for me, am I going to go hug and hold strangers? No.
No, but
I also don't feel a sense of anxiety being out at a restaurant or at a show or moving through a crowd. I don't feel that, because I've just been in it the whole time.
Yeah. Exactly. And that's so sweet. And
yeah, kids are like, I have a 6-year-old, and like he's in YMCA at summer camp up at Brentwood.
I work for the
It's amazing when I was dropping them off for school and stuff like that, how kids knew how to wear masks, but adults didn't.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like,
we had like 1 or 2 kids that just didn't. They were like, I'm not doing this. And honestly, for me, I didn't necessarily, with kids, I didn't agree with, you know, if a kid was really struggling, to force that. I just try to kind of adapt and like, okay, well, if you're not comfortable wearing your mask, like, why don't we create a space for like a mask break? Or you come tell me, you come talk to me, and I'll find a place for you to just kind of maybe play by yourself and chill out for a bit. And when you feel comfortable and ready, you can put it back on. You know, things like that. But there were some, in the beginning, there were some moments in time where I'm just wear your mask. Just put it on.
You're going to kill us all.
You're killing me, Smalls. Like, come on.
Yeah, I went to school. Every kid there was like over the nose properly. You go to Walmart, they're like freaking chin straps. They're like, how is this 5-year-old doing this properly? And this adult's like, I don't know how this works.
And it was so scary, because with my daughter, when they said that they were going to have to wear a mask, I was horrified, because I'm like, we have like a 20-minute fight to make her brush her teeth. How is she gonna do this? We're like ready to rumble to get toothpaste on the toothbrush, but she did like nothing.
Kids adapt. They're used to like, oh, this is what we're doing now. That's what we're doing. They're not thinking about their rights or their freedoms or any bullshit like that. They're like, oh, this is what we're doing now. Cool.
And everybody else is doing it, and this is what the teacher.
There was somebody gave a good example about how when they were younger, when seatbelts became like mandatory, how their parents and grandparents were like, this is ridiculous, and struggled with it. But as a kid, you just did it, like, and you just had your seatbelt on, and now it's like a normal thing. But yeah, I only had like a couple kids, and I work with school age kids, and I work in early childhood a bit too, but mostly school age. And working with like 3-year-olds who refuse to wear their masks a lot different than like an 11-year-old who is refusing. Like there was this 3-year-old who was just like, I'm not doing it, Miss Yella. I'm not gonna do it. And I'm just like, okay, I'll give you a couple minutes. Like, and we just tried to get the kids outside as much as possible. Like that was really the key, I think, in the success of how childcare went this year. It was just as long as the weather was permitting, we were outside.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how he is at YMCA right now. They're back to masks now, though.
Yeah.
At his spot. He's like, inside masks. So I was a few days away from just like, you're wearing it anyway. Because, you know, Val's mom's has a cold. So it's like, oh shit.
Oh, thanks for telling me that now.
Well, we haven't seen her in like 2 weeks.
Okay.
But nevertheless, like, you know, like they're like, I was like, oh, I was about to just send him one anyway, because of this Delta variant and whatever the hell's going on. But you know, like, we're back to doing it. I was like, good. I don't have to, he doesn't have to be the only kid inside wearing a mask.
Yeah. It's wild. Hopefully there is a light at the end of the tunnel though, and we just gotta like do what we gotta do to get through it.
Exactly. And there is a light.
Yeah, we're all gonna die.
That's not the fucking light.
That's
Sorry.
That's the light.
Don't go to the light.
That's the light.
Don't follow the light.
No, I'm sure something good will happen eventually.
Yeah.
Someday.
Yeah, one of these days.
One of these days. Yeah, it'll get better.
So you said you're gonna do a song every month for the rest of the year, hopefully, or
Yeah,
like that. So
probably
when's
through, like October.
So when's the next release? September 12th?
No, it'll be sometime this month in August.
You left. Come back.
Oh. Am I back?
Yeah.
You are.
Okay, sorry.
No, that's
I
okay.
keep getting these like random alerts. I have the studio in a half hour. So I keep getting these alerts. But hopefully it'll be this month. I already have the song like recorded. I'm just being a little particular with how the chorus sounds, but there's already like a live performance video that goes along with it with the band. It's called Accidents. There's no reason it's called Accidents. I hate naming songs. I absolutely hate, unless it just makes sense to call it that. Like, I don't want to spend time thinking of a name for a song. I actually really love what Kendrick Lamar did. I think in like 2016 or 17, he had an untitled album. Each song was just untitled, one untitled. And I just want to do that because me personally, I'm like, I don't care what this is called. Just put it out. Like the title, it's not important to me. But the song is called Accidents. And I wrote it after listening to Girls, Girls, Girls by Jay-Z. And I was like, I kind of want to do a song like this. Like, I had hoes too. So I did it. And each part of the verse is like a guy that I met in Pittsburgh. And like the first one is like, met a gigolo down on Bigelow. He had mad spirit. The second one was like, had a homie love a friend back in South Oakland. And then the third one was like, loved a cutie pie on the hill where he reside. So it's
That's
like
so cool.
different things about them and stuff like that. And I'm like rapping the whole song, which I don't do, but I was just like, when I wrote it, it just kind of flowed out of me. And I was like, screw it. I'm just gonna, again.
But you keep trying. Somebody.
Yeah, he was an interesting character. I met him when I was like 19, I think. And he was like, he would like, older women loved him. All women loved him. And I remember he and I became friends, and then like he tried to holler and stuff, and he like, we were hanging out one time and he just like recited a poem, and I just looked at him and was like, how many girls have you done this to? And he was like, a lot. I was like, yeah, I can tell. But it's cool because now we're good. We're still friends and stuff like that. But it's just, I've had a lot of weird experiences with guys and trying to date, and I don't know. So I put it in a song.
I love that. I am so excited to hear it.
So August 14th, it comes out.
Oh, he always makes dates for releases and tries to make the date earlier than it's coming to like give some unnecessary pressure to make it come out.
Honestly,
that's what I heard.
What day of the week? So you want to know how I pick when to release songs?
Yes.
I literally look at the calendar and I'm like, that day looks all right. Let's see if that August 14th.
How's it look?
a Saturday. How do I feel about releasing a stat? I would release it on the 16th.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
August 16th. That's what I said.
Oh shit, my bad. I misheard you.
I mean, not at all, but sure. I'm going with that.
I heard it.
I will
I'll
edit.
do subtitles.
I'll edit
be
this.
like,
I'll edit
you're
it.
not going to edit
I'm
anything.
gonna edit
You
this.
never do. We've not.
I'm gonna edit this, and I'm
All
gonna
right.
say
Well,
like
I'll send it.
it'll
to
be like
you.
August 16th. Over the top of it. It'll be great.
Like
Oh.
it, man.
That's so awesome. I'm really
Audio.
into that one. I mean, I've loved everything I've heard, but
Hold on. I give people fake release dates. You tell our male guests to show them your nipples.
okay. Well,
Those
I
two
like to
different-
have hoes
Those
myself.
are two different things. Like it seems like I'm the asshole, but I'm actually the nice one here.
First of all, you had the nipple idea originally. I just started running with it because I thought it was fun.
No, that's not how I remember.
yes.
You're misremembering.
You're misremembering because I edit all the videos and I watch them and I know. Second, I'm married, but I'm not dead. Like Sheldon. That's all I'm saying.
Well, yeah, but my innocent thing is the release dates.
Oh,
Put it
okay.
that way.
You poor sweet innocent man
Yeah, I'm-
subjected to my debauchery. I
Yeah,
apologize.
exactly.
I
Like, who made the glory holes?
did, but I was
Okay,
told to.
then.
I was told
Then
to.
we're not.
I was told
Jesus Christ.
to.
So August 16th, 18th, we got Sierra Sellers coming out with Accidents. I remember that.
Thank
I'm
you.
excited. And she's got a lot of good stuff in the mix. We're gonna put all your new show dates down below. Can't wait to see you at Stage AE
Down there.
down there. That's September 18th.
Oh, it's
Yes.
up there for Facebook.
I don't know where it is, but September 18th, catch her at Stage AE. Got a lot of cool stuff going on. Oh my God. If you don't know Sierra Sellers by now, you better figure it out. Find out.
We just saw her 2 days ago with that naked guy.
That naked guy was wild.
He
That
was
her performance.
insane.
She didn't miss a beat. Here's the thing.
Doesn't phase
Went
me.
He's playing with his free bird.
Ew. But thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, thank you
I thought
for
it was so
having
great
me.
getting to talk to you.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys.
We
Hopefully I'll
appreciate-
see you again soon.
Yeah,
Yes, again, because
Yeah,
we
we'll,
just saw
yeah,
you.
we'll see you 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Because this is live, but
Yeah, right.
it's
Yeah.
live.
So
Perfect.
thank you so much for everything.
Yeah, I'll